Transitioning from this earthly plane can be devastating to everyone. And through the process, it's really not as overwhelming when you have someone to just take you through the steps and share different information with you.
We're in Chicago, so there's a lot of choices to choose from. For me, I needed to feel like I had that personal touch. I didn't want to feel like, we were part of an assembly line and just going through something where it's just going through the motions.
My mother was the rock of our family after the transition of my father. She had 10 children and a host of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and she was just a beacon of light. The reason why I decided to use Calahan, it was actually a no-brainer. My mom always said, if anything ever happens to me, don't go looking around anywhere, take me to Calahan.
What I wanted from my mother was compassion, quality, professionalism, all those things that I felt I would get from Calahan Services.
They really made me feel like not so much as a customer, but as a family member coming to take care of a family member. The personalized care that they gave to my family and myself, the compassion, you can tell that they really enjoy what they're doing.
When this all first happened and we were going through the process of transitioning my mother here, I hadn't heard anything from the hospital or anything. And I called here and the young man who answered the phone was so personable and he could feel my concern. Have you heard anything? Is she there? And she wasn't. And he said, let me take care of that for you. He said, I'm gonna call you back later when everything's okay. For me, that just set my mind and everything at ease because he was gonna make sure that she got from point A to point B safely.
We were able to get all our services that we needed here. The limousine, the obituaries, the flowers. We didn't have to go all over the city of Chicago to look for anything. Anytime I called Edward and asked for anything, any changes, any adjustments, they never said no.
What I would say to the Calahans is I wasn't surprised that everything went off as I expected it to. The services were beautiful. It was a homegoing service, so it was happy. If my mother could say how it was, she would say, this was nice, Sherry. And I thank them for that.
For anyone that's making a choice for their loved ones and for their loved ones that have transitioned, I just like to say, just take them to Calahan's.